Hey, you know, another thing that I learned in kind of an unusual way from my grandfather was kind of a directional thing. In fact, it's kind of a matter of north and south, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. He told me that over the course of my life that people were going to share a lot of positive things with me, and that people were going to share even more negative things with me, because he said that people love to talk, Paul. And they love to talk about bad things more than good things. In fact, they'll run to tell a negative story and barely crawl to tell a positive one, which is kind of another lesson from him. But he said, I need you to know something. When you get out there in life and you're in your business someday or in someone else's business someday, you got to remember the north-south principle. And I said, well, you know, Papa, what do you mean by that? And he said, well, it's pretty simple, Paul. He said, if you get a good story, he said, you take that south. You take that to everybody at your level or below in a company, and you share that good news with them, and you run to do it. He said, now, when you get that negative stuff, when someone comes and wants to fill your mind up with garbage, with negative garbage, he said, you never, ever, ever take that south. And one thing I can tell you about my granddad, man, when he said never, ever, ever, he really meant it. And I learned that working with him. He said, you run and take that north. You share anything detrimental or bad with the people above you, north of you, because they're the ones that get to make the decisions regarding the bad news. And the people at your level or south of you, you don't have a right to ruin their day, to share bad information, or to ever ruin their day in any way. So I want you to just think about that in your business life and your personal life. It's a matter of north-south. So all of that good information you get, remember, it's a matter of north-south. We want to run and take all of that south to the people at our level or below, and all that negative information we get, head due north, man, as fast as you can, and take that up to the people above you and let them deal with those issues, because that's what they're there for. So always remember that from a directional standpoint when it comes to sharing good news or bad news.